NBA is best basketball league in the world.
At just 5 feet 8 inches, Kawamura entered the NBA as an underdog.
Yuki, step back three. Yes,
A player critics dismissed as too small, too fragile, too untested for the league. But then he started delivering plays nobody saw coming.
Sharpening your mind, making sure that every time you have an opportunity or something happens, you make the right decision.
These are the best of his assists that changed the game of basketball forever.
I'm playing in the NBA now.
Yuki Kawamura.
Young people and small guys like me can do well in the NBA.
Assists that shocked the NBA Dallas. The first spark.
Kawamura, oh, nicely done.
It all began in Dallas, under the bright lights of a game where every possession carried weight. The Mavericks had their defense locked in, ready to swallow up the rookie guard who was barely taller than their wingspan.
Kawamura, he's hit a three and hit a second.
Yuki Kawamura looked overmatched, but that's the thing about Kawamura. He never plays the game the way you expect. He dribbled calmly, defenders sliding side to side, waiting for him to make a move.
Since that 9-0 start to the game, that's Huff able to put it down. Late for his 14th.
Then with a snap of the wrist, the ball sliced straight through the heart of the defense, threading between arms and bodies. His teammate caught it in perfect stride, finishing with ease. Dallas saw it first. One flick of Kawamura's wrist, and the ball zipped through a gap no one else even noticed. It landed perfectly in his teammate's hands for an easy bucket. That was vision. That was the birth of something different. Building chemistry with Jay Huff.
Into the lane. Oh, what a pass to Jay Huff! Oh, my. Look at the pass.
Not long after, another highlight defined his early days. This time, the stage was set with Jay Huff, a 7-footer towering over Kawamura. Most guards hesitate when buried under defensive pressure, but Kawamura thrives in chaos. He drove into the lane, the defense collapsing hard. For a split second, it looked like
That was Kawamura again.
he had no way out. But then, with timing sharper than a blade, he slid a bounce pass low, threading it between two defenders' legs. The ball found Huff in full stride, and the big man exploded for a dunk that shook the rim.
He can see the game, and he can play it pretty well.
That wasn't just a flashy pass. It was the start of a connection, an understanding between two very different players, built instantly by Kawamura's vision. Charlotte thought they had solved him. 3 defenders swarmed at the top of the arc.
So, you know, it's a great basket. Oh, my goodness.
Their trap closing in like a net. For most guards, that's panic. For Kawamura, that's opportunity.
Yuki!
He slowed down, baiting them closer, pulling them tighter like pieces on a chessboard. Then, in one motion, the ball slipped behind his back. Perfectly timed, perfectly placed. His teammate cut through, caught it in stride, and slammed it home. Charlotte believed they had cornered him. Instead, they walked straight into his plan. The challenge grew bigger in Chicago. Across from him stood Zach Edey, a giant of the game, a skyscraper planted in the paint. For most guards, attacking that wall is unthinkable. Kawamura didn't hesitate. He slashed into the lane, weaving through defenders until he reached Edey. The 7-footer stretched his arms wide, ready to smother the play. But Kawamura saw an opening no one else did. With precision and speed, he zipped the ball under Edey's arm, threading it to his teammate for the bucket. That play wasn't just skill, it was defiance. Kawamura proved that even against size and strength, vision and timing could break through. Then came Miami, a team known for its defensive discipline. The Heat close gaps faster than almost anyone in the league. They don't get tricked, they don't get fooled. But Kawamura had something different. With the shot clock ticking down, the trap pressed tight around him. The lanes looked sealed, the options gone. But Kawamura spun, shifting the defense just enough, and fired a diagonal pass across the court. His teammate rose and drained the jumper before Miami could recover.
Cast the 3. Kawamura hustle. No, look again! Are you serious? Yuki Kawamura.
Kawamura didn't just find an answer, he rewrote the question. Golden State came next, switching on every screen, pressing tight, determined to suffocate his rhythm. Kawamura dribbled hard to the left, dragging 2 defenders with him, and then, without even looking, he flung the ball behind his head. The pass landed perfectly in the corner, right in rhythm for the 3.
Skyhawks. And now buries it.
That play was more than flash. It was confidence, trust, and the kind of vision that made even the Warriors pause. In Memphis, the Grizzlies brought their trademark grit. They wanted to turn the game into a battle, to break Kawamura with pressure, but he never blinked.
He averaged 11.5 last year for the College Park Skyhawks.
He stood at the top, hesitated once, pulled one defender forward, then shifted another with a simple glance. That was all it took. A razor-sharp bounce pass slid through the smallest gap, landing in his teammates' hands for the slam. Memphis plays with toughness. Kawamura showed that patience and precision can be tougher than brute force.
We got a little test on fire.
The Lakers' stage demands greatness, and Kawamura delivered. He danced at the top of the key, controlling the rhythm like a conductor with an orchestra. Then, with one subtle flick, he slipped a bounce pass between Anthony Davis's legs, hitting his cutter in perfect stride. It was simple, it was subtle, but it was unforgettable. On a court built for stars,
Yuki for three. Bingo! Yuki Kawamura.
Kawamura's pass shined the brightest. And then came New York, Madison Square Garden, the stage where legends rise. Kawamura held the ball at the top, the defense braced for his next move. A fake to the right, a spin to the left, and then the pass. It curved around the defense like it was guided by invisible strings, finding his teammate mid-cut for the finish. It was more than just an assist. In the Garden, it became art. So, what's really going on here? Why does Kawamura light it up in the G League but struggle to make the same impact in the NBA? Well, part of it comes down to opportunity. Getting tossed in for 3 minutes during garbage time isn't nearly enough for anyone to show what they can really do. The other piece is fit. Memphis already has Ja Morant, one of the flashiest, most dynamic guards in the entire league. Kawamura isn't about to steal minutes from him. Not yet, anyway. What he can do is keep learning, keep adapting, and be ready when his chance finally comes. And then came the dagger. Kawamura brought the ball up, Bagley switched onto him, and the arena held its breath. One quick dribble, a sudden step back, Bagley lunged, but Yuki had already created space. In that instant, instead of forcing the shot, he whipped a pass right over Bagley's reach to the corner. Catch, release, nothing but net. A cold-blooded assist three, set up by a move so sharp it left a 6'10" forward frozen.
Blue Canard.
Yuki for three. Bingo!
If you like this video,
Yuki Kawamura on the drive, the fake, finds an open Senge, attacks the closeout.
please like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. And never forget to comment on the assist you like the most. See you in the next one.